I'm here. Oh, we've been live. Run the intro.
Oh, that's good.
But hold on, this doesn't work.
Now we're hearing the echo.
This is weird.
Oh.
Ow!
I don't know why you guys are here. I'm hearing the echo too.
I'll let him joke.
Now it's gone. No, it's not.
Uh-huh.
I think it's from Spain. I think it's the customs echo.
Can you see this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I look like an authentic unicorn?
I'm not going to say what it looks
Like
like.
if you saw me out in the wild, would you be like, "Oh shit, that's a unicorn," or would you just be like, "Oh, that's"?
No, to be honest, it
Why
looks
does that
like...
girl? Why does that girl have a dildo on her head?
Yeah,
Yeah, that
that's
would
what I
be
was
mine.
going to say. It looks exactly like you got a dildo on your head.
Yeah.
No offense.
Hey, some people are into that.
Looks kind of like rhinoceros.
Yeah, it does kind of look like a rhinoceros, actually. Maybe it's my placement.
Uh-huh.
There you
Hey, that just, yeah.
Hey,
No.
Josh, are you using your computer or your phone for Skype?
go. There you go.
Computer.
Like that.
Yeah, that's the problem. I think that's the
No.
problem. 'Cause you're
Not-
Are we live right now?
Yeah, we're live right
This
now.
is where you're
Okay.
to try to figure out what's the problem when it's really.
Let's entertain our listeners. How about that?
Yeah. Did it work last week? What was working last week? Work? Yeah, is the computer, man. So, sorry.
All right.
It worked this week.
All right. Well, it's cool. It's cool. Hey, man, we're in Spain. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, check out our shirts.
Oh, there we go.
Check out our shirts.
Oh, yeah.
Not just are you in Spain, but who do you have sitting there next to you, Kennedy?
Well, I guess she hasn't. I guess kind of she's been on the show, but not for very long.
No, not very long.
Anyway, this is Jules.
Hello.
Hi, Jules. Are you having fun, or are you ready to just leave already?
no, I'm having fun. I'm definitely having fun. It's been great. So, yeah. I did try to leave him at a bus stop the other day, but it was okay. So I picked him up.
Oh, on purpose?
Yeah.
I would have done that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was worth
Well,
picking up. He knew how to get back. So I
She
had
needed me to get around.
to, you know. So, yeah.
Awesome.
And he was carrying the beer, so it was kind of important.
Yeah. We'll see. There you go. That's all that matters.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, exactly.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you guys going to be there for Halloween in Spain?
No, we're gonna be in
Okay.
Paris for Halloween.
Oh,
Mhm.
what are the Halloween traditions in Paris? Have you researched that?
Uh,
Are there any?
Well, not so much. I think they do similar, but we actually got tickets. We're going to be in the catacombs at dusk on Halloween, so it's gonna be, pretty creepy.
yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Very macabre and
Awesome.
creepy. Yeah, I'm very excited.
Oh, what
Sounds,
did you just do?
Spooky. Yeah, I'm still hearing my feedback.
Yeah.
I'm just-
All right, we're still working out bugs.
I know, when do we
Everyone's
get to
watching.
drink?
Hold on.
That's my girl right there.
I
What hell kind of beer show is this?
Yes, I was sitting there looking at it.
You promised me beer.
It's been making me wait.
You promised me.
I don't know how this works.
It's coming.
The intro? Like the show intro?
Yeah,
No, the beer's coming.
What about the show intro?
I know. What about the show intro?
Oh, all right, we can do that. You ready? Ready to get
Of
this
course.
party started? All right, let's do this.
Oh, wait, I'm not ready. Okay, here it is.
The following is a presentation of Stewed Productions.
Because you can't drink and talk at the same time.
Leave the conversation to us and order another beer.
You're listening to Texas's live
Midday beer-centered show,
Liquid Lunch.
Liquid Lunch. Here are your hosts
Catherine Contreras.
and Josh Stewart.
Oh, isn't done yet? Okay, I'm done. What's going on?
What's up, y'all?
Hey.
Hey,
Huh?
how's it
Sorry.
going?
It's good. It's good. Welcome to Lunch, everybody.
Yeah, it's Thursday. Shit.
It is Thursday.
Oh yeah, beer time.
But you know what? We made it. We made it.
Did we?
I mean, we're almost there. We're almost there.
We're working on it. It's a work in progress.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear the feedback. Wow, it's delayed. I think going forward, Kennedy, when you and Jules, since she's away from your headset, it sounds distorted. I guess you have two headsets plugged in. She's going to need to lean over and talk into your chest.
Too many Thailands.
Not too far. Don't lean too far.
Come on, do me a favor, Josh. We've been out all day. Please don't make me do that.
Well, the mic's actually right there.
Okay.
He was just.
It was a hot day in Spain today. Very hot. Mike had
Oh, it's stinky. He smells
Wait.
bad, is what you're trying to say.
What do you like, weather-wise? Or,
Yeah, weather-wise. Weather-wise.
It was a hot day in Spain today.
Had a hot day in Spain.
Hot day.
Mm.
It's not hot in San Antonio at all.
Yeah.
No.
Feels good.
No, yeah, it feels fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
Acceptable.
So I have a question for you guys.
Good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
What
I
is
have
it?
a serious
Are you gonna ask
question.
it? All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a serious question.
Mm-hmm. What?
Okay, so it's not, but go ahead.
You ready?
Yeah.
It's time for your favorite segment and mine, here on Liquid Lunch. This is
What you drinking?
Is that it? Was that what you wanted to know?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know.
Can we start?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So Julie wants to start because she's thirsty. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
we're
Yeah,
starting.
it's been lovely. And look what we got, Catherine. We got the swingers glasses.
We got your swingers glasses.
Is it oily?
There's two swingers glasses. You're
Yeah,
so right.
There's two of them? Oh my god, they look like a pair of legs.
Well, yeah. I mean, it takes two to.
They smell like keys.
Yeah, no, it definitely does. You definitely have to have more than one person to swing after.
Right. So you got one whole glass. How awesome
Yeah.
is that?
Those are so sexy.
They really are, man. They are.
Yeah.
All right, which one do you know for?
All right. So we went to Garage Beer in Barcelona,
Mhm.
and this is my first pick.
What are you doing? Where's it going though? There it is.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
it's called Silver. Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Silver Peel.
Are you guys drunk? Did you drink already?
No.
I'm having
Uh,
Are you
I
Are
did
you
have
getting
some
high in
Pinot.
Spain?
Yes,
No.
I'm drinking wine in Spain.
No, that's not what she asked.
Oh.
That's not what I was.
Silver Pier. This is our Berliner Weiss. I had it
Okay.
at the brewery. It's really good.
Okay, cool.
We got this other one. Looks like it should be hardball, but it's
Mhm.
it's written Heard.
Mm-hmm.
How would you pronounce that?
Oh, hardball.
There you
Yeah.
Hair,
go. Sounds good.
hairball.
All right. And then we got this one right here called.
Ooh, that one's scary. No.
I know, this is my favorite. Can't wait to try this
It's
one.
called Fruit of the Doom.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
So
What style?
it's a wheat beer with cherries,
With raspberries.
with raspberries.
Some kind of berries.
Yeah, wheat beer with some kind of berries.
Yeah.
And the print's really small on it, so I got old eyes.
Okay.
Then we have another one for Jules. It's a red ale.
Mhm.
This is not a
Okay.
Spanish beer.
Is that Rodenbach?
Yes,
What is it?
it's a red ale aged in.
Aged in dark
That's
something.
Oak Fruiters. That's all their beers. But what is it? Are there any fruit? Is there aged on any fruit?
I do not believe so.
Okay.
And if
Then
we
I wonder
get to it,
This is what the blend is to old to new. Like an 80-20,
Mm.
60.
I don't know.
Look
I
at
don't know. It won a bunch of awards, too.
I
Yes,
mean, it's dark out here.
I know.
I can't read.
Oh my god.
And if we get to it,
I'll turn on the old man flashlight for
I feel like we're on spring break right now.
if we get to it,
you. I will get to it.
you know.
Yeah, no, you have to now.
Yeah.
I would start there.
Because we can't
Why
put
wouldn't
the beer in
you?
your mom's refrigerator, so, you know.
Oh,
Very
well,
nice.
because we've got to drink both of these first.
So you gotta open
Okay, so
it.
Kennedy, this is a podcast. So you showed that last beer, but you didn't say what it was. Did you? Or did I miss it?
I didn't. Oh, you're right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got you have to talk to people.
I've got a bottle of Cantillon.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I'd start there.
My favorite
Yeah.
beer.
Start with that one. Start with that one.
That's
Well, you
it.
guys twisted my arms.
Thank you.
I'll do
Okay,
that.
then I'm going with the fruit of the day.
All right. What about you guys?
Fruit of the doom.
Catherine, you go first.
I'm not prepared today. I'm so sorry.
You don't have anything in the fridge?
I'm not. I mean, okay. Well, hold on. Just 1 second. You go ahead, and I'm gonna go see what I have.
I grabbed what Danny brought us a couple weeks ago. The Martin House Brewing Box Slide Toadies Texas Bach.
Oh, that's good.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think it out of the can, so that's kind of a faux pas, I suppose. But
Is it
it's a
dope?
delicious malty lager, so I'm enjoying it. It's very tasty.
There's a lot of trouble in that. Look.
Yeah. And so typically a Bach is known as more of an Easter time beer, springtime beer.
I like Bach.
No reason why not to drink it.
No. So, yesterday I opened up my other bottle of Cantillon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they have it's a cork. It's a cork and a bottle cap. So I pulled off the bottle cap and I was looking for a corkscrew,
Wanky.
and the cork just popped out on its own, and it scared the ever-loving crap out of me.
Out of your mom.
And my
It is
mom,
near
too.
Halloween.
Yeah.
So do you think it's going to do it again?
So I'm hoping it does it again, but maybe it won't.
Mm.
Do you know how to use that?
Are you bringing any of that back?
In
Have you
Paris,
been listening to them, Josh? They're not bringing anything back for you. They're drinking all of it right now.
That's true.
no,
Why?
Cheers!
no, in Paris, I found a bottle shop that carries Cantillon, so I am bringing some of it back. And I may or may not. Ooh, how's that smell?
Oh.
Is that something your underarm?
Yeah, she got. Well, we've been out all day today, and she just got. It's like 7-something here, and she just got a big whiff of my underarm. She
Yeah.
probably doesn't.
I was gonna say, are you on full Euro? Like no.
Yeah,
deal?
that's what it is. I hope Jules isn't shaving her leg.
Oh,
Right,
let me
my-
tell you. Let me tell you.
you.
Some of these people do not believe in deodorant, and it stinks.
Or showers. Attention.
Or showers more than like once a week. And some of these people stink.
Okay.
Big time.
Yeah. but not too bad. Just that one. It was like one
You're
older
so
couple.
old.
That
Can't
one older
Pretty built
couple.
for this.
Everybody else is okay. Most people are okay. But this one old couple just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Swing.
Now, turns out Julie really loves this.
With that stuff, you know.
Here, try it. You'll like it.
Oh, good God. Okay.
You'll like it. I promise.
Oh wow.
This is a
You're
good one.
forcing things.
Do it. Just try it. Just do it. Shh, 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 shh. Just do it.
Well, that's not as bad as the one last night.
What did y'all have last night? Was it more fun?
Oh, you're being sarcastic. I thought you were being serious.
Oh,
The one last night was hideous.
I can't read Kennedy's sarcasm.
I can't either sometimes. Very hard.
it tastes really old and funky.
Mm.
So good.
Yeah.
It's my favorite. This is my favorite beer, by the way.
So I found something in my refrigerator.
Where did the?
Oh, you did?
Oh, what'd you got?
Yeah, I did. I'm gonna dive into this Tropicana juice box,
Okay.
aged on U.S. and Brazilian oranges.
Oh, so it's like a hazy IPA.
Yeah,
It's a blend.
It's a blend. Yeah, it's international.
Yeah.
Right?
See that?
Nope.
And you guys, you get drunker if you have a straw. I don't know if you guys know that. I learned that in high school.
I've heard that. I have heard that.
Yeah.
Where's the vodka?
I don't have hard liquor in my house. But if I did, it would be funneled into this box right now.
What about champagne? Do you have any champagne you can pop into that?
No, I think we have some wine somewhere, but it's a lot of work to get those bottles open.
Do you not have
Kennedy knows.
hard liquor because it doesn't last? Because you don't you drink
Do
it
I
all?
not have what?
Do you not have hard liquor because you drink it all, or
Yeah, you're supposed to go straight. You go straight for the bottle.
Oh, okay?
You don't even wait till you get home. That's a car snack.
All right, I get it.
It's good.
Totally get it.
I like it. It's almost like a
How is-
song.
How
It
did
says 110 calories.
Wow,
It's good, right?
this Fruit of the Doom is really good.
Yeah. Doesn't taste like evilish at all.
I thought y'all were doing Cantillon first.
Well, Julie
I think
is
they're
drinking.
finished it already.
She's drinking Fruit of the Doom. I got some Cantillon.
I'm not doing the canteen.
It doesn't taste like my old underwear at all.
Kennedy's trying to be funnier today. You notice that? I'm getting a little. He's been having a good day with Jules.
Yeah, what did y'all do today? Besides walk around.
We went to Tarragona, Spain.
Where's that?
It's in Spain.
Not too far from here.
Thanks, Jules.
It's up the coast, heading towards Barcelona.
Are you trying to do? Are you gonna do an open mic tonight? Is that what's going on with you?
I'm here all night.
Yeah. It feels like. Is this thing on?
At least till
Hello?
8:30.
This thing on.
So we went to, what was it, the Aqueduct?
We went.
What time
we
What
saw-
time did you guys start drinking? That's the real question.
Well, I started
This is-
a while ago.
This
but
is
he
my
did.
first drink of the day.
Yeah, not mine.
Is it?
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Cool.
So we went. Tarragona used to be the old Roman capital of Spain, and so there's a bunch of old Roman stuff there. So we went and walked across an old Roman aqueduct today.
This is cool.
We went.
Wow.
We
Yeah,
went
it's
and
very
saw a old Roman amphitheater
Mhm.
and an old Roman circus. And by circus, it's a stadium for chariot races.
Okay.
And then we went to a really old church.
Cool.
How old?
Well,
They
Obviously,
don't care.
you
They
think
do
that-
not care.
Like really old.
the part of the church they use the old Roman wall, which dates back to the 1st century A.D. So
Are you guys even in Spain?
yeah, we're in Spain.
Are you?
Look,
That looks like an apartment complex down the street from my house.
Spain or Spring? Which one is it?
I know. We went to, there's a Spain, Texas. We went there, right?
yeah, Spain, Texas. All right, you got us. We're not in Spain.
This is surprisingly difficult to drink out of. How do kids do this? You have to pool all the liquid into one corner.
And then
Is there no beer in your refrigerator?
No, we drink it no, there's not. And I'm sorry, I apologize. It's very unprofessional of me to come to the beer show without beer. I realize that. Okay. Eyes wide open, Josh. I know.
This is a beer show, you know.
Okay. I've had a busy week.
Yeah. Oh no, I get it. I can.
Listen, can I tell you guys? Last night I was invited to be on a podcasting panel for San Antonio Startup Week, and listen. I'm so used to my beer podcasting friends that I don't often get to hang out with like regular podcasters.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So these podcasts are so niche and so like very specific in different kinds of business.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's Catherine. You know what I mean? So they're like, people are asking very serious questions, and then it gets to me, and I'm like, eh.
Like what? What did they ask?
Okay, so like, Okay, so this one guy has a podcast that's about oil and gas.
Oh, cool.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Then I tell you what was cool. 2 people in the audience raised their hand to say that they listened to She's Crafty, and I was like, yeah. Now, who's listening to the oil and gas one? No, anyway, but they make so much money.
No?
Who does?
These people, these podcasters, they're living off of their podcasts.
Whoa.
Huh.
Oh.
Because they funnel into like these very specific like things that people want to, and then they have these crazy sponsors for these very specific things.
Ah.
It's nuts.
Hey,
I mean, let me tell you what I think of oil. I think it's great. And gas, love them both. You know what my favorite one is? I don't know if I could decide. I love them all. Exxon, Chevron.
Yeah, no, but it wasn't. I mean, it's a very specific part of oil and gas I didn't understand at all. But anyway, so people in the audience. So first, we had to screen this movie called The Messengers. Have you heard about this movie?
No.
It's a movie about podcasters.
Wow.
Mhm.
A movie about podcasters that we obviously were not invited to be part of. But
I don't understand why.
the producer, the guy, the executive producer was there. He's from Florida. And so he was there to screen the movie, and then they had the panel afterwards. But the people in the movie, okay, this one guy is living off of a podcast about people that drive carriages.
Wow.
That's what it's about. That's the whole thing.
How many episodes has he done?
I don't know, but
I mean, like, I think the span of information would be, don't forget your horse, episode 2.
I mean,
Proper
how
health care.
crazy is this, Josh? I was like, I'm doing this wrong.
Well, if you're doing it wrong, we're doing it wrong.
It's so wrong. The whole thing. I left it so confused about my life.
So what should we be doing that we're not doing?
So what we need to do is be like, okay, Josh, I like to use paper clips. Do you like to use paper clips?
I love paper clips.
Perfect. We're going to start a paperclip podcast.
Oh.
Okay, we're going to find out how paper clips are made, all the different ways that you can use paper clips, and then we're going to find out that there's a whole culture around paper clips. People want to know more about paper clips.
Wow.
That's basically what we're coming to.
Okay.
You need to go, you guys, everybody
Is it
go
really
watch
clear?
this documentary. Okay, go watch The Messages. It's on Amazon Prime.
Have you ever shot somebody using a rubber band and a paperclip?
No. Josh, I mean, I just called you Josh. That's how upset you made me.
Hey, can you do me a
Yeah,
big?
Kennedy, I
Can you do me a big favor, Catherine?
But I bet we can start a podcast about it. Yes.
Could you tilt your screen up a little bit?
Is that, I can't get it right. Okay.
All right, much better.
That's
You were,
better.
yeah, you were getting a
What is
hair.
this?
You were-
Thing down here, over here.
Well, is it the movie about Joan of Arc?
No, it's called The Messengers.
The Messengers.
It's The Messengers, a podcast documentary, I think is what it's.
Oh,
what it's.
I just went messenger.
They had the guy from Libsyn was on there, the girl that does, some other chick that does some kind of hosting company.
Yeah. No, they're cool people.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I think, here's the thing is that I didn't feel like, these people are very strategic in their business plans for their podcasts.
Oh.
And mine is so willy-nilly.
Yeah, I could watch it in the time it takes me to do a podcast.
Oh yeah, it's pretty short.
It's
Well,
is what they say.
yeah.
And it has lots of reviews. 13 give it 5 stars.
Yeah.
Really? They make a living off of podcasting?
People were making like $15,000 a month.
This is the time where I tell everybody
Wow.
I have a
15,000
Patreon account for Enterprise now.
Like, so crazy. I'm not understanding it. And then somebody asked, what's missing in the podcasting genre that like you think, where's the gap or whatever? And this guy was like, we need more parrot podcasts. Okay. Cool.
That's true. I can't.
There's a definite lack of parrot enthusiast podcasts.
I can't argue with that because I've never listened to one. So,
Yeah, Yeah. It's a lot of marketing podcasts, a lot of SEO, and it's weird. I think it's because you have to go into maybe podcasts with that kind of frame of mind, because I've always used them for entertainment, I guess. So when I started one, it was to entertain people, and I don't go to them necessarily for information like that, I guess. So
Yeah.
it's interesting. And he said that the most listened to podcasts of all time continue to be teaching people foreign languages.
Oh.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
We should do one on the beer languages.
Yeah.
What do you mean by ABV?
What does that mean?
All about.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, awesome. Sweet.
Anyway, that's what I learned last night. I was completely out of place on that panel. However, people loved me, so that was great, because I just said a bunch of weird stuff.
Yeah, that's good.
Did you
They're
drink?
like, how do you get your followers? I chugged a beer in the shower.
Yeah, that's true. That's probably. Is that still views?
No, listen. That feels like a lifetime ago, and I do not go back to revisit it ever.
What year was it? 2-3 years ago?
It was like 4 years ago, probably. Yeah.
Has it been that long?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's before I met Jason or anything.
Okay. Yeah, there was the whole thing. That's kind of how this whole thing got started.
Yeah.
I was eating pudding one day, and got a challenge. And a chug video. Or your chug video.
The things you'll do for followers. No.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you went like hardcore. You were wearing.
No, I was wearing clothes, and also I was vomiting all over myself. So there was nothing sexy about it, unless you're into that.
Hey,
There are people that are into that.
Yeah. There's a podcast.
There's a podcast.
If you guys want, I'll drink a beer in the shower for the show.
I would love that.
For the show. All right.
And listen, I didn't want to be a conspiracy theorist, but did you guys notice that after I did that, all of a sudden, shower beers became a thing?
Well, you started it.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
How did you feel about it?
Are you drinking
Where
a beer in the shower?
Where are those
Sure,
sponsors,
absolutely. I'll chug a beer. I could race you.
All right. Jules has got to drink a beer in the shower.
I drink mine faster than him. I bet I can drink it faster than him.
Yeah.
Are you having trouble now?
Right now?
No.
You chug that
Yeah.
Kentian gun?
No, not the Kentian.
No.
Ooh, that's probably a thing. Chugging really expensive beer.
Yeah.
Like, they
There's a
should-
podcast.
Yeah.
No.
That's a sad waste of money.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna do that.
Find a beer you can chug. Do y'all have any other beers around the house, like the Spanish equivalent of Bud Light or something?
Yes. Yes,
Actually, we
accidentally
do.
bought one of those.
Grab
do.
one of those.
Oh, you want to see me shotgun that one?
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, get two of them.
Not
And
even started.
Go get it.
Okay.
All right. All right. This show's
Wow.
coming. Yeah, we're
Listen,
gonna
by
pick
the
it.
end of the show, we're going to see Kennedy's tits. That's what's going to happen.
how big do you think they are? I think it's like a B cup.
He probably has like a pancake areola. That's what I'm thinking.
They're really pink.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Yeah, they're not a brown
Okay.
shade. They're not a shade of brown. They're pretty pink.
Okay, so they're like Parma ham.
Yeah, they're like uncooked pepperonis.
You don't cook
Uncured.
pepperoni. Yeah.
Uncured pepperoni.
Actually, I'm really curious now. I really want to see Kennedy's nipples.
I just love how much fun they're having. That's really,
Yeah.
they're on vacation.
Oh man! Somebody almost knocked all the beers over. You're cut off.
It's all right. It's all good.
All right.
This is all foreplay.
We're at my parents' house.
Are your parents there?
I mean, there's nothing more thrilling than doing it in that senior citizen bed.
That's right. Trying to. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Clinking those swinger glasses. Get to it.
All right.
Jules, how did you get along with Kennedy's mom?
Oh shit. Do you need a thingy? Okay.
All right. How are we gonna do this?
How do you do it? I
need a knife.
forgot.
Got
Yeah,
it
you
right.
need a
You can
knife.
use that.
This?
Yeah.
You need
Is this
a
gonna
bigger
work?
hole.
No, it's not gonna work.
No,
is it?
Listen, have you ever done this before, Kennedy? This is an art form. This is not just something you just roll
No,
into.
I've done
No,
it before.
do
with a
that.
knife.
Yeah, that's a bad idea. Don't use the corkscrew.
Don't use a corkscrew. Okay, you need a knife. I thought the corkscrew.
Pull the can back out as you pull it out. And,
You need a knife.
yeah, for
I
sure.
was going to ask that too, but
All right.
Drop it onto this.
any kind of knife?
A sharp
Something
one.
sharp. Not like a butter knife. That's not gonna work.
What an idiotic thing to say.
What?
What? Of course not a butter knife. Why would you even say that to her?
I don't.
You
think
mansplaining knives to her?
I don't think she's ever shotgunned a beer.
But she knows that you have to penetrate a can.
I don't think she does.
Hey, how did Jules and your mom get along?
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Man, those two together, no one gets a word in. No,
Oh.
Nobody does. It's just
That's good. Because they're getting along or because they're hating it on each other?
Yeah.
no, they're getting along
Okay, good.
for sure.
Okay.
Oh, oh,
I got a knife. This will
hold
work,
on,
right?
hold on. You see this?
This will work, right?
It's trying to
This
stab
one's
me.
good? Here.
Is that a hickey? Oh,
Yeah, this. It's trying to stab
that'll
me.
work.
All right,
It's just a knife.
all right. I don't want
Do
to
you
get
know how to
it.
do this, Kennedy?
Yes, I know how to do this.
Oh, shit. You sure you know how to do
You're already
this?
doing it wrong.
I don't
Yeah.
think he does. Yeah.
I'm not doing it wrong.
Are you sure?
What are you gonna slice it like you're? What are you doing?
I'm
Go
scared.
ahead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Let's see what happens here. I think it's
I don't know. I'm scared.
jam it in so that if it goes all the way through, it gets
Okay, here it goes. Oh
You
no!
did it.
Okay.
a little bit.
I
You
got
gotta
it.
open it up. There we go.
I got it.
See that?
You honestly think I've never shotgunned beer before?
Uh-oh.
Don't cut your face, Kennedy. Don't cut your face.
Take
Oh,
it.
your finger! Oh, God. You cut yourself, your mom's going to be pissed.
Say, it's a nice hole.
That drop. Is this the first beer that's been shotgunned on the show?
I think so. Yeah. Wow. That
I was like, I should have counted. Do it again and I'll count.
I kind of made a mess.
Throw it down. Crush it and throw it down, man.
Yeah, you gotta do it. Come on, good frat boy style.
And that's the best
Ah.
use of that type of beer there is. So, yeah.
What is that? Argus?
Yeah. Yeah, Argus.
Is it a premium light lager?
Well, he wasn't drunk before. He is now.
Yeah.
It was
Do
bad.
another.
I've never really seen him drunk. I want to get him drunk. I keep trying to get
Do
him
another
drunk.
shotgun.
Oh, I think he's
That
drunk.
Yeah.
beer
You,
was
didn't,
bad.
you haven't taken Jules to a beer festival yet?
Mm.
Oh no, maybe that wasn't you that was drunk.
That wasn't me. That was the other Chris.
That was Mike. And okay, never mind. No, I haven't seen him
I
drunk.
didn't get drunk that day.
Yeah.
Hey,
No,
you'll be glad to know that beer on Rate Beer gets a solid 1.8.
Oh, 1.8.
At one point
Yeah.
8 out of 100
Oh, man.
Does that-
Mm.
No, out of 5.
because it was not good.
It's a pale lager.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the reviews are not solid.
I gotta wash the taste out of my mouth.
You didn't get one for Jules?
Give one what?
Set her up for a shotgun.
Oh, my God. That's the last
Come on.
one, actually. Unless you
Oh,
want to.
here you want to shotgun one of these? Should she shotgun this?
No.
No, we don't want to kill her.
No, get another one of those Argus beers.
No, that was
What's the
it.
ABV on those? What is it? 3, 4?
It is according to 5%.
Ooh.
Oh, 4%.
No, that was the only one.
Nah,
We
that was it.
don't have any more cans.
No.
Leave it.
Yeah.
Jules, go look in that refrigerator and see what things they have canned in there.
I know. I know.
I'm
And
gonna
that-
shotgun one of these orange juices in about 2 minutes.
Even if it's if it's like a can of beans or something.
Well, text your mom, have her bring one home.
Hey, Josh, Why don't you shotgun a
Text your
beer?
mom with Jules wants a shotgun of beer. Bring home an Argus.
Yeah, she'll love me then for sure. Yeah.
I can tell her to bring home a damn beer.
Mm. Oh yeah,
That's
you
not how
think you
say
can?
it, brother. That's not funny, Kennedy.
Yeah.
It's
Damn is a type of beer here. That's
yeah.
a Spanish beer. DAMM.
Oh, okay. That's different.
So I could tell her to bring home a damn beer.
Hmm.
She won't do it.
So that's like a joke my 11-year-old would make. Let's first just a second. Speaking of 11-year-olds, Josh was earlier telling us about the journey his daughter
Mm-hmm.
is about to go on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Do we want to repeat this? Because I heard part of it.
Okay. Now I'll repeat it. Okay, so her birthday's tomorrow. She'll be 12.
yay, Libra! Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Libra? Oh, okay, cool, yeah.
Mhm.
I didn't know that. Thank you.
Yep.
I just learned something about my daughter today. But anyway, so she's in middle school, and it's time to start shaving her legs, I guess. I just learned this yesterday as well.
Oh.
Between my wife and my daughter, they decided that, yes, indeed, the knees are hairy enough to where it warrants.
I razor.
Yeah.
Mm.
So,
Let me just say that I hope that it is a bloodless journey for her.
Yeah.
Not guaranteed. Not guaranteed.
Oh,
Hopefully,
God,
no massacres.
Oh, the
No.
thought of it just oh.
I don't think anybody learned to shave any part. I mean, I think we all can say we shave parts of our body. Nobody has ever done it without cutting themselves.
Let me tell you guys something. My mother would not let me shave my legs. That was like a very serious. I wasn't allowed to wear makeup until I was 16, and there was going to be no shaving of the legs because
Oh.
all she said was, once you do it, that's it. Which, what does it really matter? I'm already hairy. I don't even understand that logic. But anyway, so I went away to band camp
Mm.
in 7th grade,
Wow.
Mhm.
and my mother sent me with nothing but dresses
Mm.
to wear at band camp. So there I am in my dress with my French horn,
Mhm.
with hairy legs,
Oh.
you guys. So hairy. And middle school kids are not nice.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
that's not something that they're like, oh, cool, you don't shave yet? That's not what they say. Okay? One of my band camp roommates was like, hey, psst, I've got razors. Should we just do this? Yes, let's do it. I did it. I bled out all over the University of Texas dorms that summer. And my mother did not talk to me for like a week when she discovered that my legs were smooth.
Not even
Yeah.
close to being the most bloodshed in those dorms, I'm sure.
Did you
No, I'm sure not.
tell her?
Well, I had to, okay, so like
Or did she
at
notice?
band camp, there's a big thing at the end of band camp where like you have a big show. Everybody has their big
What is
thing
it?
or whatever.
Oh.
And so she had packed me a very special dress for that, and it only went to the knee. And then I had nothing but bloody scabs all the way down my knees from my novice shaving. So yeah, she was pretty upset about it. But I was like, now that I think back on it, I'm like, what a weird thing to hold on to. My
Wow.
hairy legs.
My question is, at band camp, okay, so did you do it in the shower? Or did you do it there in the room with like a big can of
We did
shaving?
it in the bathroom, in the shared dorm bathroom,
Yeah.
in a sink.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's like the rinse and then the like,
But I just couldn't handle one more day of hairy legs, you know?
yeah.
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 I tried
Yeah.
shaving my legs for a span of time for about a week when I was like 18.
And then what was the worst part? It growing back?
Well, I tell you what, day of, okay, so that was when I had a job working in TV, and they had a dress code for whatever reason where you had to wear like, khaki pants or something like that. So day of, you got chills all day long because they would just kind of tickle your legs. That was kind of nice. But then the next day, then the itching started, and it was just like
Yeah.
so.
My brother is probably the hairiest person to ever live.
Uh-huh.
And he was dating this girl when he was in college who wasn't that into his back hair and like his body hair.
We're back here.
And he asked me to help him Nair, his body.
Oh.
Oh no.
It was. He looked like a exposed canned ham.
Oh.
Just like so pink underneath all that hair. And then we only did it once. Then for like a month after, just the itching. Just constant, like, his whole body. Pretty epic.
Nair. I tried Nair once on my I had a little patch on my shoulder that I got to take care of. The Manscaper. I'm gonna go say the Manscaper from Norelco. It's not called the Manscaper, but it should be called the Manscaper. It's just that's the best. You have to do it every 3 days or whatever, but there's no like stubble and it doesn't leave red marks or anything like that. But I tried the Nair one time, and you're like, all right, if I leave it on for this amount of time, it doesn't work. I'll just leave it on longer, and then you smell.
No, you're not supposed. Didn't you read the bottle?
Yeah, skin started to burn.
No.
Yeah, that was serious. I wouldn't ever. No, that was bad.
Yeah.
This
So.
one, this one. Do this one,
Yeah.
and then I want to try it with you.
So no, I'd say go with the Norelco Manscaper. Get rid of that.
That's the way to go. I don't think my brother has way too much hair, and you guys have never seen it up close and personal. But he looks like he always looks like he has a long sleeve shirt on.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like he's wearing a bear suit.
Yeah, that's what he looks like.
So
I'd like to.
And by the way, how lucky am I? Because that could have gone very badly for me
Mhm.
with those jeans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
maybe some guys are into that though.
Really?
Are they?
They want a bear.
Yeah, some guys are into hairy ladies.
No, they're not.
Or Harryman.
Okay.
All right. So I have a device that has changed my life. Speaking of hair,
Okay.
an electric nose hair trimmer.
Mm.
Yes,
those are
but she
good.
forgot this trip. Yeah.
I forget.
How
Or
often
are they
Fast
bad?
do it?
trim for you?
Yeah, I remember I'm a foot and a half shorter than you, so
Yeah. Oh, is it
you
bad?
forgot. Yeah.
They getting bad?
Yeah.
Oh,
How often do you have to trim your nose?
All right. So what I do is I keep it in my car, and as I look in the rearview mirror, when I notice, oh crap, they're getting long, I just pull out the glove box, and as I'm driving around, I just go to town.
You know what? That's
What?
really interesting. Is this must be like an over 35 thing? Because I keep tweezers in my car because the best place to find gray hairs is
Yes.
in natural light.
That's so
Yeah.
true. So true.
Yeah.
Yep.
Agreed.
What
Sorry.
happens when you get old?
Kennedy, I tried changing my camera. It's not going to do it. It's not going to. Otherwise, you just see all my nose hairs if I go to that other camera.
You can see
All right.
all this glitter just around my hairline here.
Mhm.
I think it looks fabulous. You should always do it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, it's only good if it comes with small bills and tips. You know what I mean?
Yes. So
Bring something completely off topic. It's not that hairy at all of a topic. It's something I've been telling Catherine she needs to watch. And I don't know if you guys get Netflix over in Spain, but producer Perry just messaged me and said he finished The Haunting of Hill House on Netflix.
Is it really that good, you guys?
no.
Listen. This is going to be politically incorrect what I'm about to say,
Right.
but one of my friends said the scariest thing about that was the dynamic of the white family.
Hold on. The dynamic of what?
The White family?
The
Of
white family?
of the Caucasian family.
Oh.
I haven't seen it.
Oh.
The scariest
I
thing?
don't even know what this is.
No, I haven't seen it. I've seen it advertised on Netflix, but I haven't watched it yet.
It's the haunting of something? Oh,
The Haunting of Hill House.
that's okay.
No,
I did see that.
I don't know that that's a uniquely. Jose likes it. He says it's good. I don't know if that's a uniquely white person thing, but I think only white people talk about it a lot. I feel like you're like, Captain, when I hear you talk about your family, I feel like y'all have a very interesting family dynamic. But you talk about it in a way where it's like, oh, that's quaint.
What do you
Try
mean?
with that.
I'm saying white people get all like, oh, it's so hard.
Oh.
Why is it so hard?
Well, I mean, I don't think that as far as Latino and Hispanic
Sweet.
families go, mine is pretty typical.
That's what I'm saying. I think that it's really the same issues other than the dead people involved.
Okay.
Which y'all have, I'm not saying y'all, but there's a Day of the Dead is kind of like it celebrates it, so it's like at least you took.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay.
I've had dead
You mean
people.
like we would be joking about having ghosts in our house?
Yes.
Yeah.
For y'all, it would be, oh, yeah, we put their picture up. For
Yeah.
us, oh, like, oh, I need therapy. So
Yeah.
I say,
No, I get it. Okay. Well, okay. Well, that puts it into perspective. I'm definitely gonna check it out. I also saw. Am I correct in this? That Making the Murderer 2 is out.
it is.
So I'm excited about that.
Okay. I never got through the first one.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know.
That's for you.
No, it's yeah. Sometimes things just you miss the the window for it, so you try it, and then it's like I don't have time or whatever.
Yeah, you got to go back and revisit that.
Yeah, and I've just got to find time for it. We wanted to go see the new Halloween movie. I don't know if we're gonna have time before Halloween.
I have heard mixed things about it.
Yeah, I'm not. See, I go into that. I know what it's gonna be.
It's a great
Yeah.
It's just a silly, horror movie.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I really want to see it, so I may have to go by myself during the afternoon or something. before.
Yeah. Did you guys hear about this new Louis C.K. news that came out this morning?
I heard about what Sarah Silverman said. Is there this
So
morning?
apparently he's just been doing this to everybody.
Okay, well it's consistent.
Her sister too.
Sarah Silverman's sister?
Yeah.
Did she say it was okay?
I don't know. I didn't hear the full story, but I was like, who needs to drop their pants that much?
Well, Sarah Silverman said she
Is
was.
he getting any work done? How's he even getting his show done?
Well, apparently he made hundreds of millions of dollars. But Sarah Silverman said she was like, yeah, he asked, and I was like, whatever.
That's so weird.
Well, the whole thing, yes. But he's weird, right? We knew that.
I would say yes.
We knew that beforehand.
Well, I thought he was a funny guy, you
No,
know.
He's
But
dark.
that doesn't mean that he's just.
All those comedians are dark.
Hi, Louis here. Would you mind if I just
Yeah.
take it out right now?
I mean, that's.
Say no.
I would say no. I'd rather you not. Just have the carpet shampooed. Thank you very much. So.
You know, just because I just don't want your DNA all over this
Yeah.
area right
I'm
here.
just coming over with a black light later. I don't know.
And isn't even thinking about that? Like, what if a crime occurred in that spot?
Mhm.
You know, and Louis C.K.'s
Bye.
DNA is literally all over this country.
Oh,
Exactly.
Maybe.
Exactly. That's another thing with those DNA tests.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they're gonna know people to
He's
travel.
gonna end up responsible for things that happened in like 1885.
Oh, hold on. No, you don't.
No.
He does look like an 1885 guy.
Kind of does, yeah. It's just so weird and crazy to me. But whatever.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. It's creepy and weird, but he was already a weird dude.
Mhm.
You know, that was his whole thing. Like he
Mhm.
put it out there. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, you need
Whatever.
to on the chair.
Whatever. It's just I don't know. Whatever. I don't know what to say about that except for I don't get it. Can't really relate.
I don't know what I would do in that situation. I would hope that my first instinct would be like, nah, no. But maybe I would be frozen.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe I'd be like, because I tend to not want to hurt people's feelings. So maybe I'd be like,
Whatever makes you comfortable.
I mean, sure, I guess. You know what I mean? I don't know what I would do.
Like if somebody you just met asked for your Wi-Fi password at home.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah. I might say yes.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to slow down the bandwidth and,
Yeah.
potential other, security concerns, but, I mean, I
But,
can't say no.
why not?
I don't know. Does he pay people for it or just ask?
No, he just does. I mean, I guess he asks, so it's. At least he asks, I guess. I don't know. But okay, this is the thing. First of all, think about the first time he had to ask. You know?
Yeah.
And then after a while, when it started working, he probably had a pre-scripted thing.
Yeah.
You
He's
know?
got, his approach. He had a whole
He's
catalog.
got it already. He's got it down now. Hey, I've been having a really good time. I'm glad we got to meet. I really enjoyed signing these legal documents. I'm glad we had this experience. Would you mind if I just jerked off in front of you real fast?
Yeah.
Oh. What?
Yeah, you just figured out what we're talking about.
That's what he's been doing.
Huh.
Yeah.
So everybody and their siblings apparently.
Oh my God.
What?
No.
Oh.
Mm.
Not his siblings, though.
No, Sarah Silverman's sister and herself.
Okay. I
Hey,
wonder what she's like. Sarah Silverman's sister.
I don't know. So weird. She said she wasn't into it.
She was. Who is? Other than he. Other than
Well, yeah.
Well, other than him, I don't really see what the like. That's not even a sexy thing, you know.
No.
No. No, it's not.
Like
No.
you just want something to awkwardly. It's like when I was young, I used to date this guy, and he would sing to me, and it was the most uncomfortable, awkward thing ever.
oh,
Like,
Julie.
look,
Julie loves it when I sing to her.
it's so awkward and uncomfortable, and I would imagine that somebody, you know,
No, she thinks
jerking
it's
off in front
sweet.
of you would be similar.
Sing? Yeah, sing is fine.
Sing is fine, just not
Yeah.
the other thing.
Yeah.
Alright.
Singing is fine.
Alright.
Singing is
What if he was singing with his pants off? Would that make a difference?
Wait, hold on. I always eat with my pants off.
Oh, okay.
It's not weird.
Just no, it made me think of the time in the shower when the shower fell.
Are you near a train?
There's a
It's
train.
here. It's over here at my house.
No, it's a train.
Oh.
It's a train. There's a train. Oh, so I went to a museum the other day. I took a really cool picture. You want to see it?
Okay.
Is it a
Yeah.
new?
It's a
That's
picture.
you jerking off in the museum.
A famous
I mean-
Spanish
I mean, it's
like-
mural.
But he asked permission, so it's okay.
it's. I mean, it's not me
Didn't have to
jerking
say-
off,
Didn't have to
but
say for it.
it's in the same vein.
It's his sexy,
Yeah.
Oh.
yeah,
There.
sexy pose.
Look
Oh
at that.
yeah, you said this picture.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
proud of it because this is the second time I've seen it.
Mhm.
Yeah. What is it about this picture that you like?
Well.
He didn't send you the best
Well,
one.
Josh, see how he's presenting there?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Come on in.
Yeah. Yeah. So what you're looking at there is a mural from a famous Spanish, actually from Barcelona, Joan Miro.
Not that famous. I've never heard of him.
Yeah. Well,
Same.
He's not that famous.
this guy, if you have one of his original paintings, you're set for life because they're worth a shit ton of money.
Yeah. It actually looks like those toucans or whatever that is are going to take a shit on you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like you're waiting for it.
Yeah, they kind of do.
Uh-huh. But yeah. So
There's actually some better ones,
There we
but
go.
he didn't.
I've taken a whole bunch of these types of
Kind of
pictures,
been his thing.
and
Did you show them the chair one?
you'll probably see them from time to time.
Did you show them the chair one?
No, I haven't shown them all.
Can I
This.
show them the chair one?
Did you and Jules have like a portrait session?
Hold on. Julie wants to show you this one.
This one?
Hold on. Yeah.
This one. This was the
Hold on.
first. In the big
Oh
chair.
wow!
Then
Very
he,
nice.
then he started
This is
doing
like
some
you want to see
serious.
Josh?
Yeah, I got scared, y'all. He started doing some serious like back moves and
This
like,
is this is
Legs
what I
in
like to
the
call
air.
old
Show me the
people
other
fun.
one.
Mhm.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
This is the
This is it.
2018 slide.
This is
No, I don't know. I don't know. And he kept going, but there was a lady with her kid there, so he stopped. Thank God.
Yeah. It was,
You know what really sets that picture off there?
what?
The transition glasses fully transitioned.
I was gonna say the khaki pants really for me.
Yeah, the khaki
Are what-
pants.
You get over the edge.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a-
yeah.
No.
yeah.
Keep
I
on-
love that even on vacation, Kennedy still remains business casual.
Of course. You know, you got to keep it classy.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
Mine was cute. This is how you do a cute one. Well, I thought anyways. I don't know.
All right.
This is how you do it. See? Nice.
That's adorable. Little person in a big chair.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. Not big person
not
in a big
person
chair.
trying to impregnate the chair. Just sitting in it like this day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long trip.
We got 2 more cities to go. So we got
Well,
2.
it's been a long episode, so I
Nope.
think Kennedy is really dragging it out.
We got 2 more cities of Kennedy sexy pose.
Yeah, we got got 2 more cities of this. Yes. Yes.
Oh, you guys,
Do you post like that for your parents too, or just for Jules?
just for Jules.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Because
That'd be
she,
weird. You know what I mean?
yeah. Well, she loves it.
I'm sure she does.
I'm just, nobody knows me here, so it's okay. So
Yeah.
I'm all good. I blend in because I look like everyone else says I blend.
Yeah.
Going to Paris.
Oh, wait for the Kennedy sexy pose Eiffel Tower pic, because that will be coming.
Oh my
Of
dear.
course. What's itinerary from here on out?
Oh my
So tomorrow we're actually leaving.
Mhm.
We're saying bye. We're saying adios.
Adios.
That's Spanish for goodbye. We're saying adios to Spain. We're going to Berlin.
Yeah. How do you say hi? I thought about that. We don't know any German, do we?
How do you say hi in German?
Yeah.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag. Okay.
Do you know how Germans tie their shoes?
Guten Tag.
How?
The little Nazis.
Mm-mm.
I don't-
Mm-mm.
I think I'll leave him here. I'm going on my own.
That's the line. That's the line, Kennedy.
Yeah.
Yep.
It would have been better if you would have asked everybody if you could jerk off in front of them.
Agreed. Yeah. Kind of. Yeah.
I think a joke like that could get you kicked out of the country.
I mean, yeah. If I were you, I'd get all those out before you get to Germany.
Well, and Facebook's probably listening. They're probably going to be sending that to the chancellor.
You've been flagged.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
Wow,
You've
okay.
just been flagged. Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
Have I been
Jose
flagged?
didn't see that coming either. I think Jose
Yeah.
just thought he was like,
Jose was like, oh, no, I can't do this.
Oh, man.
Oh, are they going to detain me now? Put me
he
in a-
said he did not see that coming.
Oh,
Well,
not
and the
see
thing is,
that
you're not
coming.
even gonna. You're not. That's another one. Look at you guys. You're not even gonna know if they're yelling at you or upset with you because they sound upset all the time.
Yeah.
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 You're
It's the
gonna spend
same.
the whole time just guessing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I-
You got to wait until they either hand you a brat or don't. And if they don't, then you know they're upset.
There you go.
Yep.
That's true.
Mhm.
That's true.
Are you going to go to any breweries in Berlin?
I will be going to breweries.
Yeah,
in
we got
Berlin.
a couple listed, which is going to be good.
So there's a brewery, the one you told me about, Josh.
Yes.
They have a beer there. It's a Berliner Weiss.
A beer.
You have a beer at the brewery?
I know,
Yes.
believe it or not. It's crazy.
Well, let me
right?
go on. There's a special beer at the brewery. It's a Berliner Weiss
Really?
with probably
Uh-huh.
it's the best name I've ever heard for a beer.
Just say it already, Kennedy.
You just said it.
Oh,
Oh,
that's the one.
Kennedy?
Kennedy, yeah.
It's called Kennedy.
Okay. Okay. What a thrill for you. Are you gonna take a sexy picture with it?
Oh my God, don't say that. He probably, yeah. Oh, no.
Yeah, I'll probably take a sexy picture with it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I mean, you guys want to see this, right?
That's what Louis C.K. says right before he does the deed.
Yeah.
That makes you sign the paper.
Of course, to keep this beer centric, of course, Berlin, the original Berliner Weiss, right? We all realize that Berliner.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I think.
Okay.
I mean, yes.
So,
I've been reading a book on gozos because I'm a wild and crazy guy,
goes us.
and it is fascinating. The Goslar region of Germany is where they come from.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
I'll be
name
damned.
for that
Yeah.
Goslar.
Mhm.
and the
So-
Goslar region. Are we near there? Or are we going to be in that?
No, we're going to be in Berlin.
But that's not near there.
We're not leaving Berlin.
I'll Google Maps it.
Oh, you're so. Don't be such a bossy boss.
I
Seriously.
know. Well, eventually we will leave it because we have to go to Paris. So.
Touche.
Oh, no, he speaks
That's
French.
French.
Oh my God, you guys are totally gonna do it after this.
The sexual tension on this call.
It's so uncomfortable.
They're only 3 hours apart, so
Oh my
Oh,
God.
that's not terrible. That's not bad.
that's
No.
like Houston to San Antonio. After that,
Hold on. We are in a pretty small apartment right now.
We're in a huge apartment right now.
It's
This
not
is
that
a three. Ken, for Europe, this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath.
But do you
With a
honestly think
balcony.
I'm going to sneak in your room tonight?
No, that's not what he said.
Yeah.
No, because he's got mom and dad around the corner. So.
Oh my God, is this y'all's role play or what's happening right now?
Yeah, that's when we get to. Never mind. No. So that's when we get to Germany and the Nazi boots come out.
The code word was, why do you think I'm going to sneak into your room tonight? That was the phrase.
Yeah, you're all right. Well, let's pretend it's 1989.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
I think Kennedy's getting drunk.
We got the swingers glass.
Oh, yeah, I got the swingers. Woo.
So cute. Ready to wrap this up? They can go make babies, or I don't know what they're going to do.
No.
We'll make beer. But we can't do that here now. But yeah. But our beer turned out good. Did he tell you? Our beer that we made turned out good.
Oh, you're changing the subject.
Yes, totally changed the subject.
We brewed a beer together.
Mm-hmm. That's the most, that's.
Is that another code word?
No.
No, I think anything, like, I even, like, in the middle of the night, you open a door to go, like, to the bathroom, and it's, like, the whole house goes, and it's, like, all the doors, like, rattle off because of the, so, yeah, no, there's no.
You could have went another way with that, but I'm glad you said the doors
made
a bunch of noise, not that there was a bunch of noise coming out of the bathroom.
Yeah, no. Because I said I went, not you.
Oh, you went?
Yeah.
Well, that would have been even weirder.
Yeah, that would. That's what I didn't say.
Oh.
Okay. Continue, y'all. So, Josh, if you had, both Josh and Catherine, if you had one beer each that we could bring you back from this trip, what would you like?
Wow, you're really changing the subject here. You're so changing the subject.
Just saying, just throwing that out.
Wow, Catherine, you just got as red as. So what's going on here?
I don't know. You guys are cracking me up.
I don't think I've ever seen you embarrassed.
I'm not embarrassed. I just think it's so funny that y'all are. I don't know. Josh, I can't do this anymore.
Oh my god. Even Josh is better.
All right, so she wants to know.
Anything you guys bring back, I just want it sanitized. That's all that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, try it.
You okay?
I won't let him do a sexy picture with it first either. So,
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yes.
Yeah.
It'll be.
I'd pick anything local to where you're at.
Yeah, anything special. If you taste something and you're like, oh, hey, this tastes special, then send it back.
All right.
Do you want one of these, Josh?
I mean, it would be cool. Obviously, I would drink it and be like, oh, that's amazing. But, if you're actually at a place.
Okay.
Or if you can find any Basque region ciders. That'd be cool.
Oh, that's right. He did say he wanted cider. That's right. You did say that last week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some and make sure it's not, nothing we can get here. I think there's one or two Spanish ciders we can get here. I'm just saying, if there's something that's only there, you came across it, you didn't have to put worth too much effort. Don't go to any trouble because of me.
Josh, it's no trouble.
Okay.
No. Yeah, cider would be good. I'd like to try one of those too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Catherine.
Yeah.
What would you like to bring you?
Listen, I don't care. What if you stumble upon something that you think I would like, then great.
Okay.
If not, then you guys just spend time getting it on or whatever it is that you guys are doing.
Catherine, come on, man.
Listen, this is what I love. I think it's adorable. You can tell that you guys are in your first. What have you been together? A year?
Yeah, actually, when we get back, it's 1 year. Yeah.
Forever?
You still got that 1 year glow.
It's just like 1 year. Yeah. Yeah, probably like the glow will be off like in a week, right? And then it'll be like, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can't spend too long together because then it won't be as much fun.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
True.
What's this one? This is that.
Not that it's
deal.
not much fun. It's just finding the time. Let's be honest.
Yes.
Do we like this one?
Well,
You don't like that one. You don't like it.
I'm just taking a sip.
It's all right.
Don't
Don't believe me. You don't believe me.
All right, Catherine.
I don't like that one.
Yes.
Here.
Weekend plans.
Weekend plans. Oh, okay. Yes. I do have weekend plans.
I'm gonna have this. One.
This weekend is Weathers Fest or Day of the Dead Festival.
Mhm.
Either way you want to say it, here in San Antonio. So
Fun.
Barbacoa Apparel will be there Saturday and Sunday. And I will be there personally Saturday and Sunday. So if you're in San Antonio and you want to come to what's been called the greatest Day of the Day Festival in the United States of America,
Wow.
come on down to La Vida in San Antonio. That's where we'll be.
Cool.
That sounds
Yeah.
fun.
Hey, doesn't Freetown have a big thing coming up? Or did they already?
They usually do a Day of the Dead something.
No,
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing this year. I haven't looked, but
I believe they've expanded. I don't know the date on that one. They've expanded it to other breweries, though.
oh,
Yeah, so it's like a big festival.
oh,
Yeah, so I don't know. Again, I can't remember the date, but
yeah.
Scott posted.
We'll have to look that up.
Yeah.
Somebody's having a homebrew club meeting tomorrow at 7.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I just
Go to
thought
that.
too.
The Rogue Brewery homebrew. Rogue.
Okay.
Oh, so there's a. Wow. Look at that red.
Hold on.
Cool.
Look at that. Oof.
No,
Cool.
That's dark.
sorry.
Cool.
I hit the wrong button.
Look at that. That's dark.
Again. Tomorrow we have a Destination Gymnastics event. Boom.
Exciting.
And
You actually
then
might like that.
let's see. I believe
It's
I'm,
sweet.
am I working Saturday or is that the next weekend?
Yeah.
No, we have a meet, a gymnastics
You
meet.
like that?
Yeah, I'll probably do some Bed Bath
Yeah.
and Beyond,
That's good.
Yep.
You know, you have time.
Yeah.
maybe Home Depot.
If you have time.
I picked
Yeah.
some
Oh,
good
you know
ones.
what I do have to do this weekend? I have to go get a new Cinderella pumpkin. Apparently, I got a faulty Cinderella pumpkin out there, and it's already, past its prime.
Uh-oh. Is
So-
it caving in on itself?
It already, yeah. So I have to go get another one to really pull our front porch back together. It's a little askew. And maybe
Those are top priorities.
it really is. It really is.
Yeah.
It's not. So there's that.
Yeah. Do you make homemade costumes or you guys store buy?
We do a combination of both.
Okay.
I've got one going full Darth Vader, my girls.
Uh-huh.
And then a couple others that have a little bit more, homemade essence to it. So,
Okay.
Yeah. But see, it's supposed to be raining on Halloween.
No.
Oh.
So that's 2 years in a row. But if it's last year it basically flooded.
Did
so
it rain last
Oh,
year?
wow.
It was a torrential downpour here.
I don't remember.
And that was also the Astros were in the World Series. So this year we don't have to worry about that.
Oh, yeah, that's just right.
So I got a dead guy ale to put in my cruising cooler to drive around and deliver that on Halloween.
Yeah. Perfect.
But that's next week. It's not this week. Next week,
Wednesday.
yeah, next week chock full of activities.
Yeah.
But
You want to know what we're going to do this
All right,
weekend?
guys.
Oh, yeah.
hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. Please tell us.
Nuts, you want to know? Well, we'll be...
Well, hold on. Then one more.
I thought you had already told us, but no.
No, we're going to be in Berlin,
We heard that part.
Remember
Yeah.
that part.
and we'll be alone. And I've got a song I wrote just for Julie. And it's going to be romantic.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds thrilling, Kennedy.
And you'll be in the catacombs, right?
I don't know why, but for some reason, when you say things real slowly, it's probably the creepiest thing I've ever heard in my life.
And he does it, and he does that look.
And I mean that in the kindest way.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Mhm. So I would just scale that back
Yeah.
a little.
Maybe go back and watch one of these episodes every once in a while.
Maybe just like, I don't know. Jules, have you ever looked in the trunk of Kennedy's car just to see if maybe he has duct tape or just weird random rope?
That's a good point. That's a very good point. There is a bag in the trunk that I've never actually looked in, but I've seen it all the time. So I might have to investigate that a little bit. I saw some.
I would
Yeah,
look.
yeah. Looked like.
Have you ever like just shown up at Kennedy's house and everything's been wrapped in plastic?
Actually, kind of so. Yeah, not too far from that.
Latex, not
Mhm.
plastic. There's
And
a difference.
slippery. Yeah, it's slippery. I don't know. It's weird, but I can't describe it. It's weird.
The people want to know how drunk is Kennedy currently.
He looks it. Look at him.
I'm not drunk.
Let's take 30 seconds just to look at Kennedy.
Just look at Kennedy. I want him
And then
drunk.
everybody comment with how drunk you think he is.
Okay.
I am on vacation. I'm
Well,
having
you
a good
haven't
time.
had
He's
2
real
beers.
drunk.
But we,
He's real drunk.
I'm
think
on,
I
His
drink
voice
more
is
than him.
cracked. That's how drunk he is.
no, it's called puberty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He just can't hold. He's a little big guy. He can't
Yeah.
hold his handle his liquor or his alcohol.
Oh.
Yeah. He's just
Yeah.
like a big drunk baby.
Yeah, exactly.
The
Exactly.
silver
Yeah.
pure
Big little man.
is really good. If you like Berliner
Is it?
Weiss, yeah.
I kind of feel like right now anything would be really good.
No, that
Look at this though. This is a red. This is that red ale, and it's actually
Yeah.
look how dark that is though. But it's
Is that
sweet.
the
Right.
It's sweet.
That's not.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Kennedy? Stop shoving things into the
So-
camera.
I wanted to.
that was not good.
We were at a brewery, or we were somewhere, and I wanted to get they had all these weird beers that I knew I kind of wouldn't like the sours and the Berliner Weissers or whatever and all that. So there was one that I wanted, but it was called the American Amber Ale, and I was like, I don't want to order it just because it says the American. But it was good. It was good. It was actually really good, so I had to do it.
That's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I didn't want
Yeah.
to. I know.
Are we ready to wrap this up, Josh?
I think.
Are we ready to wrap up Vacation 2018?
I think so. Kennedy, you won't be with us next week, will you?
I will not be with you next week.
How come we're not?
I know you guys are gonna cry,
But
and
we
I
can
know
choose.
it's gonna be a big deal, but
Oh,
I
but
won't
we're
be with you
traveling.
next week. And I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll just have to make do with the best we can.
We'll do what we can.
Yeah. All right. Well, hold on. Let me hit some music. I don't know if y'all can even hear the music, but I'll hit it. Just know we got 3.5 minutes.
Oh,
Hear that?
Oh.
Is that too loud?
I can hear it, but it's not too loud.
Okay. Cool.
If you
Well, we didn't even thank our sponsors.
Oh
How rude of us.
Where's Preston today?
I don't know.
yeah.
Preston, thank you for helping bring today's show at the Green Cellar. Almost
Go
premier.
get your hugs, y'all.
Get your hugs. Waist up, waist down.
Yeah, either way.
All you need to learn about fermentation. Boom. Right there.
That's right.
There you go. Well, actually,
I love how it's like a picture of an empty pool.
yeah, that's a weird shot. I don't know why we keep showing that swimming pool.
Because it's below the balcony, and that's all we got here.
Yeah, everything else is dark.
Yeah.
Oh.
And we'll just show.
I mean, do you want to see a picture of me again?
Well,
Do you want to see my
whatever.
picture in that box?
We're 20 seconds out.
Don't
Yeah.
do it. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks. Bob Coppell, also thank you for helping to bring today's show. Get your exclusive
Yeah.
Bob Coppell shirts at HEB and
And then blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
you two can look as Catherine, or try to anyway. She's today modeling the whichever shirt.
Oh, this is the Richie shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Boom.
which one is it?
There you go. Boom. Look at that.
Oh,
It's-
wait, hold on. Stand up again. We missed it.
by we means him.
There you go. All right.
Sure. More. That's your local HEB and blah, blah, blah. BellBookParrow.com/shop. And support the show as well. Go to liquid.com/Amazon. All your purchases on a European vacation and you need an adapter so your mixer works, or you want to buy a mixer for food or sound, if you use that link, no more cost to you, but it helps, with the cost of the show and all the little things we have to
You know
do.
what I would like? Not to cut you off. I want our listeners to send in some suggestions for niche podcast topics.
There you go.
Get it as crazy as you want.
Oh, we can do like a series of episodes, super niche-y.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, how about a
We could eat the whole thing.
niche? We just all about
Niche-y.
creating niche.
I got one.
Yeah.
How about sexy poses
Wait
from
for it.
around the world?
Wait for it.
Huh? No.
Uh-huh.
Thanks for watching today, everybody, and listening, being a part of this episode of Liquid Lunch. Sure to be join us next week. Kennedy will not be with us. He'll be down in a catacomb, and
Yes.
we'll all be back together in a couple weeks. So happy Halloween, one and all, and we'll see you right back here next week, every Thursday, for Liquid Lunch, Texas's live midday craft beer show.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye, guys.
Kennedy in Barcelona for Catherine. My name is Josh. This is Liquid Lunch. Goodbye. Toodles. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
No.
No, I'm cool.